Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's WWE Raw Recap show brought to you by RP Vision. Now here is your host, Ronald Ray.
Hello, ma'ams and sirs, and thank you for checking out this week's WWE Raw Recap show. I'm Ronald Ray, your boy with a cornbread accent. Hope everybody had a nice and safe holiday weekend. A lot of wrestling this past weekend. We had the Night of Champions, we had the NXT show, we had a double nothing from AEW. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. Anyway, but tonight we're talking about the WWE. This week's Raw takes place at the MVP Arena in Albany, New York. It's also the post-show of Night of Champions, where they crowned a new world champion, that being Seth freaking Rollins. While I'm at it, you can be a champ by clicking that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber yet. Now, let's let her rip. Speaking of the new world champion, here he comes kicking off Raw this week, and I guess he had a flashback to his days as a member of the Shield. He's walking through the crowd. He gets to the ring, talks about being a fighting champion. Out comes AJ Styles, congratulates the new champion, and says he didn't deserve it, he earned it. That's very noble of the phenomenal one. Out came Judgment Day. Gotta have them out. They talk about how any of them could beat Rollins. Of course, major heat on Dominic as soon as he grabs a mic because nobody wants to hear him speak. Gosh, such a mean crowds. Anyway, this, of course, will set up a match for the main event of the evening. All right, first match of the night is a Money in the Bank qualifying match. It is Ricochet going against The Miz. Good little TV match here, back and forth till Ricochet, not Miz out of the ring, hits The Miz with a dive. Miz would come back, hit a Hurricanrana and a big boot. This would give The Miz the advantage. Ricochet would come back and put it away with a picture-perfect shooting star press. Like I said, pretty good little TV match here. Actually, here's a hot take. As far as in-ring performers, me and my buddy was talking about this. I think Ricochet's better than Kenny Omega. Let me stir some controversy. Please comment on that one. Let me know. Yes, in case you didn't get that, a little bit of a hot take there. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Just my opinion. Anyway, next up we'll get some promo time for Trish Stratus. She comes out, brags about beating Becky Lynch, and she has Zoe Stark with her. She hypes up Zoe Stark, and then out comes Becky Lynch. Lynch vows to ruin Zoe's life and points out that she and Trish are still wearing their ring gear from last night. Lynch says she should finish what they started. Lynch takes Stark. They get in a fight, but the numbers game catches up with Lynch. Stark and Stratus will beat down Becky Lynch and put a "Thank You Trish" shirt on her. A little bit of a heat moment. Kind of throw back at the whole throwing a flag on somebody, draping somebody with a flag. So this time it's with a shirt, so let's see how it does. Next, I talked about a few weeks ago how the Ham and Egg or World Order is taking over. Well, they show up again. Here, this time it's the Jabroni Express. One of them dressed like a Hardy Boy, and he didn't get the other's name, but hey, the Ham and Egg World Order with the Jabroni Express being a member of the group. Expect big things. Just not today. The Indus pretty much demolished his team. They put away with a sidewalk slam, elbow combination. Alright, now we have Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn coming out. They talk about their victory at Night of Champions. Out comes the Imperium. Out comes Alpha Academy. Everybody wants a shot at the Unified Tag Champs. So let's have a match between the Imperium against Alpha Academy, which will come up next. Now, not ashamed to admit, I'm pretty impressed with, especially, the Alpha Academy, especially Chad Gable. They're pretty entertaining, in which That's what the WWE is. World Wrestling Entertainment. Uh, Good match here, and I do like the Imperium. Kind of wish the one. I hope they're the ones that dethrone Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Uh, like I said, good match here, but the Imperium will wind up getting the win after the Imperium bomb. And find the stop next. The women's tag team four-way match is up next, and like I said, this is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Raquel Rodriguez and Shotzi. Like I said, I loves me some Raquel Rodriguez. Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler. If wrestling was real, they beat the whole crowd. Sorry. Sonya Deville, Chelsea Green versus Bailey and Io Sky. Uh, Looks like Dakota Kai got injured, so if there was planned on any kind of a push for Io Sky, especially after the Bianca match, that's probably going to be derailed for a little bit. Anyway, this was a typical four-way match. Everybody got their shit in. But the end came when Ronda Rousey countered a top rope move from Shotzi, put in an armbar, forcing her to tap out. So now your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Now it is Cody Rhodes' time. Guess he's drunk again. He issues an open challenge for Brock Lesnar. Says he never gave up, never surrendered. Uh, Mentions that Brock is taking his annual vacation and asks if he's satisfied with this being done. And says, like I said, gives him an open challenge for whenever Brock comes back. Cody's ready and willing because he'll never give up, never surrender. Next. Alright, now we have another Money in the Bank qualifier match. This time it's Shinsuke Nakamura against Bronson Reed. Some back and forth action early. Neither guy selling each other's stuff. Nakamura takes over. Then Reed comes back, starts dominating. Reed goes for the tsunami finisher, but Nakamura avoids it. Hits him with two Kinshasa kicks. The first one caused Reed to fall out to the outside and barely makes the 10 count, but Shinsuke hits him with another Kinshasa. This time, hooks the leg, gets the victory. Now it's going to be Ricochet and Shinsuke Nakamura in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now it is time for your main event. It is Seth freaking Rollins, your new world champion, teaming up with the phenomenal AJ Styles, taking on the Judgment Day. Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio. Psych. It's actually Finn Balor. They use a little psych move to get the early advantage. Then Rollins does a little, what's it called? The old-fashioned 80s movie. Ducks a clothesline, scoots out of the ring, puts his arm around Mommy, Rhea Ripley. When she realizes it's Seth Rollins, she's not too pleased. Of course, Rollins gets back in the ring. He gets a little bit of a beat down from Damian Priest. Judgment Day had a good portion of this match. Some back and forth. Styles got a chance to come in, shine a little bit. Then they put a little heat on him. Finally, Styles will get the tag in. He comes in, connects with a stomp for the pinfall, and the two celebrate. And that's how Raw ended this week. Decent little show. Pretty good matches. Setting up for Money in the Bank. Be interested in who they're trying to set up to face Seth Rollins first. I haven't read any kind of wrestling news, who they're pointing to. Kind of seen, Finn and Rollins a few times now, and, Finn's not fared too well, so maybe they'll throw somebody else in there, maybe a Damian Priest. Or it might be Finn. They always have good matches. But But actually, I think well, I did read something where they said Styles was a last minute addition. He actually flew home from Saudi Arabia just to get called, say, hey, need to get you up to New York to do Raw tonight. So, hey, he's a company guy. And looks like he's going to be telling his career. Be interesting to see what he decides to do. Will he, maybe do like a year in AEW, or he's going to say, look, I'm good, I'm done, I made the money, life is paid for, but I'll still get a check to come in and be a trainer or agent, whatnot. So, like I said, decent little Raw. Anyway, what did you folks think of this week's Raw? Leave a comment and let's discuss it. Other than that, also don't forget to hit the subscribe, bell, whistles, beat your eggs. I don't know, all that good stuff. Anyway, that does it for me for this week's Raw Recap show. Sorry I'm running a little late. Usually I try to do this on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and but run a little late. Holiday, and then had to go back to work early, stuff like that. Real life shit. Anyway, hope you folks have a good one, and take it easy.
We here at RP Tube Vision would like to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also check out friends of the show Ecolife Natural for home-crafted candles, hand cloth, and other home and personal goods. Look them up on Facebook. Link will be available below the video. That is Ecolife Natural.